Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Shaping out to be a little nice Saturday out there. We are tracking a few showers, though. Not a complete washout. We'll have that forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, Brittany Ward to start us off there from the Weather Center. Brittany, thank you. Well, happening this morning, stunning revelations from Virginia's largest public school district.
Well, we now know about the school counselor who was gainfully employed by the Fairfax County Public Schools, even though he was convicted for sex crimes. DC News Now investigates this morning. Also on our radar this morning, President Biden in town. He may live in Washington, D.C., but the commander-in-chief is taking up a trip up the street to Maryland next week, where he'll be and how you can see him.
Then we are talking your money this morning. When is it a good idea to buy travel insurance? We're breaking down how to get the best bang for your buck when flying this summer.
And later on, dating disaster. Are the rumors true? Is dating in our nation's capital as bad as they say it is? We discuss coming up this morning on DC News Now.
Well, good morning, and thanks so much for joining us for DC News Now, Weekend Edition. It is Saturday morning. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I am Joseph Olmo.
And I'm Michaela Newton. We'll get to our top stories in just a few minutes. But first, Brittany, it felt a little bit warmer, which I love this morning.
Yes.
Are we going to expect that warmth to go throughout the day?
Yeah, you know, big difference from last weekend. We were having the heat on last weekend. I feel like today I was driving with the AC on.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, or windows down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are actually going to be seeing a warming trend as we head into our Saturday. And guys, today will definitely be the pick of the weekend. Satellite and radar showing you what's currently going on. We're quiet right now. As you head further down to the south, closer to the Shenandoah Valley, we are starting to see some clouds begin to build up and some fog. So heading outside, just keep an eye out on that if you plan on hitting any of the roads right now. Visibility, like I said, mainly seeing those fogs off to our west. Most of us are clear, though, as we head closer to that DC metro area, but overall, we will be dry heading into our morning. It's those showers that we got to talk about heading into our afternoon. So temperature-wise, we are still fairly warm out there. 73 in the nation's capital, 70 there in Hagerstown, 63 in Martinsburg, 65 as you head over there to Kaiser, but we'll be seeing our highs mainly in the 80s, and it looks like we're going to keep that warming trend heading in to the rest of our weekend and even kicking off our work week. So definitely keep it here. We'll have a look at that forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, Brittany, thanks so much for starting us off there from the Weather Center. Your time now is 6:02 this morning. We are following several crime updates as we come on the air this morning, and we begin with the latest out of Prince William County, Virginia. Police there investigating a shooting that happened in Manassas last night.
Yeah, for the latest on that, let's bring in Christy Mattino, who's live in the studio. Christy, what details can we confirm this morning?
Well, Joseph, Michaela, more questions than answers this morning. Police haven't released many details, but here is what we do know. Police arrived around 8:30 last night for a report of gunshots. Now, this all happened at the 7-Eleven on Sudley Manor Drive and Williamson Boulevard. When police arrived, they found two men with gunshot wounds. Their condition not known yet, but one witness told DC News Now what she saw.
I play slots here every day. I like playing slots, and it's me and a couple of regulars. It's like everybody's family in the 7-Eleven, and kids come in and out of here every day, and families, like, there's different random people that's come through, and it's sad that this is happening in Manassas. I don't understand.
And this is a developing story we'll keep you updated on here and online once we get more details. In studio, Christy Mattino, DC News Now.
All right, Christy, thanks so much. And we're following developing news out of Prince George's County, a fatal shooting that happened late last night on Friday. Now, here's what we do know. Around 9:55 p.m. last night, officers arrived to Harry S. Truman Drive, and officials say they discovered an adult male with trauma to the body. That man was pronounced dead on the scene, but as of right now, we don't have any additional information about the victim or who shot and killed that man, but we will keep you up to date both on air and online as we find out more details.
Well, we are learning more this morning about the man who worked at a middle school in Fairfax County, Virginia, despite his charges for sex crimes involving a minor.
Yeah, Max Marcilla covers Northern Virginia for us. He looked deeper into the case for us and has more this morning on how the superintendent is reacting.
This is Darren Thornton, a former middle school counselor at Glasgow Middle School, where he began work in the summer of 2020. Just months after he was hired, he was arrested and charged with soliciting a prostitute who was a minor, a Class 6 felony. He was convicted this past March.
He was fully background checked and reference checked prior to employment.
Court records show he was found guilty by a Chesterfield County jury in March of 2022, but he continued to work at the school through the end of the school year.
I know we've breached trust with our community, and I'm asking our community to understand that we are taking every effort to make sure that this never happens again in Fairfax County Public Schools.
Michelle Reed began her term as Fairfax County Superintendent last month. She says she didn't find out about Thornton's criminal past until July 28th, because this past June, he was charged again, this time for solicitation of prostitution. He's due in court for that charge in September.
We have retained a third-party legal investigator who has full visibility into all processes, all aspects of anything that may or may not have contributed to this circumstance.
The investigation will look into how seemingly nobody sounded the alarm, even though Chesterfield County Police tell us they told the school district on November 20th, 2020.
Who knew what, when, and what did they do once they knew?
Advocacy group Do Better FCPS has been extremely critical of the school division, and now they're calling for transparency, saying they deserve to see the whole unredacted report when it's done.
That investigation is being paid for and funded by us, the taxpayer, and we own that report.
Yeah, well, Superintendent Reed says the day after she learned about Thornton's criminal record, she contacted the Department of Education to get his license revoked. That was our Max Marcilla reporting. Max, thank you. Well, a special police officer is in the hospital and a suspect is now in custody for shooting that officer. It happened late Thursday night outside of the St. Elizabeth's Hospital on Alabama Avenue. That's a map right there, which is in Southeast D.C. Investigators tell D.C. News Now that a man drove up to the security gate at that hospital, said he had a gunshot wound, and then got out of his car and shot the officer in the leg. That suspect, who we're now learning is a 39-year-old, ran away to the Congress Heights Metro Station, where he was found hiding in a maintenance room. This morning, we were told that that officer suffered minor injuries and is in stable condition.
Well, Prince George's County Police need your help. They're looking for the person right there on your screen who they say is responsible for Thursday's deadly shooting at the mall in Prince George's County. Now, at the same time, we know the name of the person killed, and our Dave Laval has the latest information from the mall in Hyattsville.
Another day of shopping at the Mall of Prince George's, including one person who only identified herself as Kayla.
Well, I have a baby shower. I'm due next month. My baby shower is next week, so I just came out to buy some stuff.
Friday turned out to be a lot calmer for Kayla compared to when she shopped at the mall Thursday afternoon.
I seen people running out and they shut down the entire mall.
The mall closed after gunshots erupted in the food court. Prince George's County Police said they found 20-year-old Darian Herring of Hyattsville with gunshot wounds. He died at the scene. Police on Friday released these pictures of the person they consider the suspect in what's described as a targeted shooting. They're hoping the public will identify him. Meanwhile, the shooting did not seem to bother Kayla.
We from Brooklyn. They shoot every single day in Brooklyn, so I'm not scared of no gunshots, honestly speaking.
Thursday's shooting came during the final days of Maryland's sales tax holiday, a time when people shop to save a few dollars, especially on back-to-school supplies. That's what Tracy Quate did.
It's like a water bottle and, some candy.
Tracy's a little nervous by what happened Thursday.
It's unexpected and you never know what could happen.
This is the second deadly shooting at the mall this year. 22-year-old Daquan Dockery died when someone shot him inside a clothing store March 25th. Tracy's dad is understandably concerned.
We're hoping that it will keep us safer, so nobody wants to get shot.
Parents and students told us they will still go to the mall as they prepare for school, but the shooting will make them more cautious.
Well, a reward of up to $25,000 is being offered for information leading to an arrest and indictment in this case.
Well, a much-needed boost for business this weekend in the popular Adams Morgan neighborhood of Northwest D.C. 18th Street will not be open to cars, just people, because tomorrow it'll turn into a pedestrian-only zone.
Yeah, Marielle Carbone spoke to several business owners who say they're more than excited for what's to come. Take a look.
On a typical day, Adams Morgan is a busy area for traffic, both by car and foot. But this Sunday, the options are more limited. With the Adams Morgan Pedestrian Zone event, you can walk or bike.
They don't have to worry about, the parking, or they're just going to, bring their whole family and friends.
Amy Cho is the owner of Bull Korean Barn Restaurant. She says the shutdown is a big deal for business.
It's going to help a lot of the small business. They are really suffering.
And hopes it'll help transition people from pandemic ordering back to pre-pandemic dining.
The people tend to ordering like a takeout order and delivery order. So hopefully this is kind of a good sign that the people actually come out.
We hope it will attract a lot of pedestrians and a lot of cyclists. They'll come and, kind of explore Adams Morgan again for the first time if they haven't been here in a while.
Kristen Barden is the executive director of the Adams Morgan Partnership, which helped make Sunday's pedestrian zone possible. The agency won a Streets for the People grant, which will fund a series of Sunday street closures on 18th Street between Kalorama and Columbia Roads.
We're encouraging people not to drive here, to take public transportation to come.
Ultimately, it probably helps with pedestrian safety.
Brandon Geddes says he likes the idea, but others,
that'd be a headache.
Like Ronica Holmes says rerouting traffic is an added stress for people like her trying to make it to work on time.
Me, I'm the type of person, I don't like to be late. I got to be on time.
Now, organizers don't plan to make this a permanent thing. Right now, there are 3 scheduled events like this, with more potentially on the way.
And by the way, the road will be closed here from noon until 10 p.m. Well, he lives just down the street in Washington, D.C., and now President Biden will be visiting his neighbors in Montgomery County next week. We are told that the president and first lady will be attending a Democratic rally at Richard Montgomery High School. This is in Rockville. The event is set for Thursday from 4:30 to 8 p.m. You can actually register for free online. All right, Maryland's Republican nominee for governor says he doesn't like the idea of counting ballots before Election Day. Dan Cox is calling out the State Board of Elections after they requested to start the count early this fall. Cox says waiting to count ballots and keeping polling numbers secret until after Election Day is in the best interest of election integrity. He expanded on his comments in a statement that was sent to our newsroom. He wrote in part, any such change by court order would be unconstitutional because under both the United States and Maryland constitutions, only our state legislature can legally change election law.
Well, Montgomery County is recounting ballots in the county executive race. It comes at the request of the county executive candidate, David Blair, who trails behind incumbent county executive Mark Elrich by just about 35 votes. It's a manual recount, so workers will recheck tens of thousands of ballots by hand in the next few weeks. And this is the second election in a row Blair has requested a recount. In 2018, he and Elrich were separated by 77 votes. Now, after problems in the primary, Democrats in Frederick County, Maryland are one step closer to setting the stage for November's general election. Now, Frederick County's Democratic Central Committee chose current County Council President MC Keegan Ayer to represent the party in the District 3 race. Now, this comes after Keegan, a longtime local politician, lost by just 1 vote in the primary. Her candidate was later disqualified for not meeting residency requirements.
Well, we are waking up to our dew point temperatures comfortable. They're mainly in the upper 50s to low 60s, but that will all change as we're tracking an approaching warm front.